Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet right here. This bracelet is a paracord inspired bracelet, and the bracelet it is inspired by is the knotted rope bracelet. And if you would like to make the paracord version of this bracelet, then the link will be in the description. But I decided to make that bracelet with rubber bands, and well, now I'm going to show you how to make this as well. So, to make this bracelet, you will need 2 fishtails, and they both need to be long enough to fit around your wrist and the same length. Well, actually it doesn't really matter, but they need to be about the same, and they both need to be able to fit around your wrist. So 2 fishtails. And you will also just need a hook. And I also forgot, you will also need rubber bands. So you'll need your hook, 2 fishtails, and some extra rubber bands to serve as your extension. So, I cannot really tell you how many rubber bands you will need for your extension. I used about 4, or actually 6 in the example, so I'll be using about 6 in this example as well. So now that you know what you're going to need, get your supplies, use the pause button so that you can do so, and I will see you once you have everything. Alright, so making this bracelet, it's a little hard to describe, and it's more of something you need to watch the video to make. So, watch your screen and then copy what I do. So use the pause button if you need to. So the 2 fishtails you have, make sure you have the clips attached to both ends of the bracelet. So now you kind of have the circle of the bracelet. And what you're going to do is you're going to have one of the fishtails spread across 2 of your fingers like this. Then you're going to get the other bracelet and just stick it through about halfway, kind of like this. Then you're going to go, so you have the circle here. You're going to go behind the circle and grab the back end of this fishtail that you have stretched across your 2 fingers, so back here, and you're going to pull this forwards, and it's hard to do, so you're going to pull, so you can take this off your fingers. You're going to pull this back here forwards, and this side over on the right outwards. So you do this. Just pull them both outwards like this. And bam. So now you have the little knotted rope pattern. But it looks a little weird when you have your clips in the middle of them, so kind of scoot the bracelets through like this to kind of adjust it. Because it looks kind of weird when the clips are in the middle of the pattern. But make sure you do not undo the actual bracelet. So once you have done that and fixed up the pattern, you are going to make your extension for your bracelet, because you already have your bracelet now. So wow, super duper easy. If you did not catch that, then just watch this part again. It was only 2 minutes, so it's not going to be torturously long, but once you have your bracelet like this, you're now going to make your extension. So, get your hook and the rubber bands you will need, because now it's time to do that. Alright, so to make your extension, you're going to be making an extension for both bracelets. And well, to make your extension for your bracelets, you're going to go to one of the ends of the bracelet where you have your clip. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick your hook through all of the rubber bands on this clip. So the last rubber band in your fishtail and also the cap band. So you should have 4 layers of rubber bands on your hook. Now, you're going to get this C-clip here, or whatever clip you have, and just take it off of the bracelet. Or you can just leave it on if you're not sure, or you're just kind of like, I don't want to take it off yet. You can take the clip off now if you wish. Alright, so once you take your clip off of your bracelet, nothing should start falling apart, and if something does, then you will need to go back and fix it. But once you have your hook going through all these rubber bands here, you're going to get a rubber band you will use in your extension and put it on your hook like so. Now you're going to slide your hook back through all of these rubber bands, or this rubber band here on your hook, back through all of these rubber bands that are already on your hook. I do not know what just happened there, but okay, so you're gonna put the rubber band on your hook, slide all these here that are already on onto this rubber band that you just placed, and you get something like this. Now you're going to put the other end of this rubber band you're holding with your fingers onto your hook as well, and now you have the first rubber band in your extension. So you're going to add maybe 1 or 2 more rubber bands to your extension, and to do that you're going to get the next rubber band you wish to use, put it on your hook like so, then slide these rubber bands that are already on your hook onto this rubber band you are adding. Now you're going to put the other end of this rubber band onto your hook, and you're going to do the same thing again. So I would recommend just adding 1 or 2 rubber bands for your extension. So to make your extension, you can take the next rubber band, put it on your hook, then slide these rubber bands that are already on your hook through this new one, and then put the other end of the new rubber band onto your hook again. And now you have something like this, if you have added 3 rubber bands. So once you have this, you can go ahead and get the clip that you had for your original fishtail that was on your fishtail at first and put it on this last rubber band, just like that. And once your clip is on this rubber band here, you're going to do the same thing for the other end of your bracelet. So you're going to come over here to the other fishtail, so to the second fishtail, and what you're going to do is you're going to come here where the clip is and stick your hook through all of the rubber bands on this clip. So the last rubber band in your bracelet and your cap band, resulting in 4 layers of rubber bands on your hook. Then you can take your clip off if you wish. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, and once you have these rubber bands here on your hook and nothing is falling apart, then you're going to get your first rubber bands in this side of your extension and put it on your hook like so. Then you're going to slide all of these rubber bands that you already have on your hook onto this rubber band that will be your extension, just like that. And you'll put the other end of this rubber band that you're holding with your fingers onto your hook, just like that. And now you have the first rubber band in your extension. Now you're going to continue adding rubber bands to this rubber band here until you make your extension long enough so that these 2 extensions put together will be long enough to make your bracelet fit around your wrist. So to add a rubber band to your extension, you're going to put a rubber band on your hook like so, slide your hook through this rubber band that's already on your hook, onto this new one. There we go. Then you're going to put the other end of this rubber band that you're holding with your fingers onto your hook, just like that, and you added a rubber band to your extension. So just continue that same pattern of adding rubber bands over and over until you make your extension long enough so that both extensions put together will make your bracelet fit around your wrist. And I'm not going to fast forward because I'm going to need 2 more rubber bands, so yeah. And there we go. All the rubber bands I need. So now I have made my bracelet long enough so that my extensions put together will make my bracelet fit around my wrist. And instead of attaching this clip here that was on your second fishtail, you're going to go ahead and just put that away and you're going to use the clip that's on the other end of your bracelet or on the other end of your extension. So you're going to attach this clip here on the other end of your extension onto this rubber band that is here on your hook. And now your clip should be attached to both ends of your, or attached to both extensions. And once that is true for you, you're going to take those rubber bands off of your hook, and well, now you should have something like this. And bam! So now, as you can see here, I am wearing my knotted rope bracelet made out of rubber bands, and hopefully you are as well. And yeah, so now it's time for the outro. So I would like to thank you for watching my tutorial. I really do hope you were able to make this bracelet successfully if you wanted to make it, because this is kind of hard to explain how to make, and really all you need to know how to make is a fishtail and a single chain with your hook, and you could easily make this bracelet. But hopefully, if you're here, you have your bracelet, and yeah. So thanks for watching, and bye!